This is A-Game, fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. So once again, I don't have a particular video or article to share with you, just me and you, sis. And, I just want to talk about something that we've talked about before in this space. It's a common conversation. And I want to talk about why Black women have high standards only for Black men. And we're going to try to come at this from a little bit different perspective. The first thing is she sets these high standards because she can't meet any standards. She can't meet the basic requirement of being a woman, being a good woman, knowing how to be a woman at all, to any man, let alone a Black man. Now, you'll have them to say, well, other men want this and want that. If she could get another man, she would have him, and they would do so in droves, but they can't. So they have to focus on Black men, but they don't want to be stuck with Black men. They don't want to be stuck with Black men because they have been brainwashed into not respecting the leadership, the authority, or the masculinity of Black men in any area outside of a sexual arena. It's the only time she respects anything masculine about him is, when her toes are curled up. That's the only time. Other than that, she doesn't have any respect for any part of his masculinity, and certainly not any part of his authority. So this is why she doesn't want to be stuck with Black men. But on top of that, she knows she can't meet any standards because black women can't, the majority of Black women can't even meet the standard of hush when a man is talking. And then you wait your turn and then you talk. She doesn't even, just like that video I showed of Eva talking crazy to her husband. This is second nature, to talk crazy to a man. Just talk crazy to him. And not respect when he's speaking or when he has something to say. You kind of, shut your mouth and he speaks and you listen. See, a simple requirement. These women don't want to do stuff like cook. Well, why did he? I'm not a maid. Do you or do you not cook for yourself? Or is that why the vast majority of you are morbidly obese? Because you don't cook for yourself. You constantly out somewhere getting a fat burger and not thinking nothing of it. And you look up and you're 456 pounds trying to try on plus size clothes, trying to still have a hot girl summer. You need to have a gym girl summer. You need to have a slim down summer. But anyway, I digress. But don't you cook on your own? Do you know how to boil water without scorching it? These are the same chicks that can't scramble eggs without burning them and all of this kind of craziness. They don't agree to cleaning. I gotta clean up. These are the same women who live in dirty dance studios. How you live in an apartment or a house that ain't got no furniture and it still managed to be nasty. You've seen it. You've seen it on videos, just like I've seen it on videos. She in a whole dance studio. I call them dance studio because they ain't got no furniture. Okay, a lot of these chicks, I don't even know how you run in a house. Ain't got no chair. You ain't got no table. What is you doing? It ain't no feminine touch nowhere. You know, you don't got no pictures on the wall. You don't got a nice little living room set or nothing. You just in there in a shanty. You're just living like a transient. And it manages to be dirty. Like it manages to have all kind of junk and clothes on the floor and dirt in the corner. And you look at the floor, it look like it ain't been mopped in 3 weeks. You know, all that foolishness. You know, they open the bathroom door and good gracious, you know, what you do that for. The bathroom like a whirlwind came through it. And so this is why these women don't want to cook and clean, because they don't do it for themselves. They looking for a man that know how to cook. Oh, he clean up. You know, if you don't want to be a maid, why do he want to be one? Because you so masculine that you looking for a wife. These chicks is looking for wives. But anyway, she can't fulfill basic standards of submission. She can't fulfill basic standards of cooperation. She can't even fulfill the basic standard of we give each other mutual respect. I respect you, but you also respect me. She feel like the respect is only supposed to come one way, which leads me to the other things. Everything comes one way. Things in the relationship have to flow from him to her, because she doesn't believe in giving anything to a black man, even in relationship with him or even in marriage with him. She doesn't believe in giving anything that he wants or needs or that fulfills him in this relationship. That's why she's got these little stupid standards, because she figured he got to give me everything that I want and everything that I need. Everything that I'm looking for, he's got to be the complete package of it. And if I don't get that, then he's going to be a dusty, he's going to be a no good Negro. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be nothing if he doesn't give me all of the stuff, this million list of everything that I want. Now, when he turns around and asks, what does he get? Then now I want to snarl my nose up, because I wasn't intending on giving him anything. This is why you get women that don't know, they get mad about when you ask them what you bring to the table, and then she get upset. She get upset because she doesn't have anything to bring to the table. She doesn't even know what women are supposed to bring to the table. Because I watched a clip, I probably should have brought it up, but I watched a clip of a very popular black female YouTuber, right, that called herself telling women how to level up and all this kind of crap, right? And she was talking about bringing something to the table and this and that. And she was trying to name off, well, if I take sex off the table, they won't like it. And then she was trying to name what goes on the table. And this chick couldn't even name stuff. She like said cleaning and my education and my money. That's not feminine. That's what you looking for him to bring to the table. Education and money. Speaking of bringing stuff to the table, I don't know what you mentioning education and money for. You don't intend to spend none on him. So your money means what? Exactly. Your money does not mean anything. Your money means diddly squat in a relationship. And I don't even understand this. I'm just going to digress a minute. I don't even understand what the purpose is of going to school, making sure you get 6 figures of income, and then turn or want to call somebody and ask how you could get a man that's making 6 figures, and then you don't want to pay no bills. So what was the whole point in you spending all that time learning taking masculine classes like gender studies, women's gender studies? That's a masculine class, okay? Instead of taking femininity classes, you took masculinity classes, and then getting money, but then not wanting to spend it on your family. What was the point of that? It ain't no point to it. It's just stupid. It's just doing whatever. Anyway, I'm kind of spinning off. But things are supposed to flow one way. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. The unrealistic expectations. She's setting unrealistic expectations for black men so that it can feed the narrative. If the expectations are unrealistic and then she's subsequently disappointed in the fact that these men don't have this quote unquote whole package that she's looking for. That feeds the dusty black male narrative where all these dudes are dusty. And then let me address a cap. These women are not just talking about basic stuff. Well, he needs to at least have a job, and he needs to at least have a place to stay, or he needs to at least have, you know what I'm saying, a car. It's plenty of black men all over everywhere with all of that stuff. This is cap about her just wanting these things and just feeling like the basics is all that she's looking for. That's not the criteria, because there's nothing unrealistic about a whole grown man having gainful employment, a car, and a place to stay. There's nothing unrealistic about that. And it's a lot, unless you're dealing with homeless black men, why are you screwing homeless black men? Ask yourself that while you're talking. But anyway, I don't know where you running into all these homeless hobos. And if you attracting homeless hobos, there's something wrong with you. Because I do not attract homeless hobos. And none of the feminine women that I know attract hobos. Do you understand that? Anyway, boop, moving on. That's basic. So all these chicks talking about that's cap. That's complete cap. They come on here, they want men that's making $3 million annually and all this kind of stuff. And then when black men like, well, we don't make that kind of money averagely, then they want to pull out stats about what black men earn averagely. And what they leave out is that most men earn a particular thing averagely when you're talking about the national average of male earning. It's not average for people to be a millionaire. It's not average for you to be making $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 a year. That's not an average income. Average means the majority of the people are in this area or in this sphere. That's above average. When you start making $5 and $6 and $7 $1 million, that is an above average for everybody, not just black men. White men are not running around millionaires. You ever seen a broke white dude? See, that's that little mammy stuff. That's that mammy narrative. That's that plantation love. That plantation narrative. See, this is why she has these unrealistic standards, because it feeds the dusty black male narrative for her. And that subsequent disappointment. She knows that when she sets these unrealistic goalposts, you know what I'm saying? He got to drive a Bentley and he got to, you know, all this kind of crazy stuff. When this is a chick out the hood that ain't even ever seen a Bentley in real life. You understand what I'm saying? This is a chick that scoot around in the hood in flip-flops and go to the neighborhood JJ Fish and get fried fish out the back in a place where they don't change the oil for a week. This is the chick that wants a dude that drives a Bentley. Do you understand? Boop, boop, boop. You understand what I'm saying? Knock that off. These are the chicks that need to knock it off. Okay? But then she gets these high standards that she wants to apply to black men. And then when she's hoping the standards can't be met, so that it can give her an excuse to be disrespectful, to be chaotic, and to be destructive in the relationship. It also gives her an excuse to cheat or to leave that relationship. Well, he just, I just couldn't get what I needed. And, he just didn't have enough. And, he just wasn't doing enough. And, girl, I couldn't take it no more, girl. I can't take, girl. I just couldn't do it no more, girl. And he just, he making this little money. I mean, it's all right, but I don't know why I got to put my money in. You know what I'm saying? Just want to complain. She don't want to complain. She's hoping that she never meets the type of guy she says she want to meet. Because first of all, she can't handle that guy. Second of all, he goes against the narrative. Third of all, how's she going to be chaotic with that guy? She's not going to be able to. She's not going to be able to find reasons to be disrespectful, reasons to cheat, reasons to be destructive, reasons to be chaotic, reasons to not submit. And when she does happen to find a guy like that, she moved the goalpost. Well, he's got all of this stuff. He's managed to meet my impossible standard, but I'm going to make a goalpost move so that it can disqualify him. Because these ultimately, these chicks are disqualified out of life. These are the same women that are disqualified out of womanhood. Okay. She's bench riding the woman who's a teen. All right. This is a chick that'll never see the field. Okay. She's on a rookie salary. She'll never be improved. She'll be cut after a little while and nobody else will know her name. This is this chick. Anyway, this is why they have fake high standards just for Black men. Sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.